Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about swimming with giants and how the incredible size of companies in B2B healthcare totally changes the game from a marketing perspective and how we work with our clients to go around those changes. So there's a really good article on this by Julie Yu, but essentially for a lot of B2B companies, you only have about 1,000 potential ideal customers versus something like 3 million for a generalized tech company. This is crazy because this is a $4.5 trillion market that accounts for almost 20% of GDP in the US. So let's kind of walk you through some of Julie's numbers. So number one is the reality of the healthcare industry is that the number of potential customers for B2B is finite and much lower. So we're looking at about 6,000 hospitals in the US. That's roughly about 400 health systems, 2,000 payers, but really only 50 to 100 that are really consequential, 1,000 major pharmaceutical companies, but 50 eat up most of the market. And then you've got, 30 million total companies, and of which 20,000 have more than 500 employees that you can sell into as a generalist tech company. So what does this mean from a healthcare marketing standpoint? How can you do things differently? How can you mitigate some of these risks? Because no investor wants to hear that 80% of your money is coming from one company that loves you. So the first thing you can do is you can focus on expanding and deepening the relationship with large clients, and you can actually run cold email and LinkedIn campaigns within the same company to solicit more business and to deepen the relationships, to let them know more about who you are and what you're doing. The next thing you can do is you can be upfront with your investors about the nature of the risk of a concentrated client and develop a marketing strategy to support that. That's a lot of what we guide our clients to do from a consulting standpoint. The next thing is you can find ways to broaden your customer base. So let's say you develop a program that sells to employee benefits, or you have a direct-to-consumer digital product. All of a sudden, you solve the problem by going around it and going either B2B but broad or B2C. The other thing that you can do is you can really be careful and intentional with your content and with your marketing. Healthcare marketing is really a game of measuring twice and cutting once for legal reasons, for regulatory reasons, but also for financial reasons. The next thing you do is you can work on the strength of your referral network, and you want to keep building pipeline and goodwill through content and outbound strategies. And then the other thing that you can do is you can use outbound as a form of market research and keep your connection with the broader market alive. Because one thing that you don't want to do as a company is over a period of months or years or even decades, you over optimize for a few clients, and then when one of those drops out, you're kind of left with your pants down and you can't adapt to market changes. These are all ways that we help our clients mitigate this environment, mitigate risks. That's why for so many of our clients, we have to do a hybrid of consulting and marketing, and just the crazy numbers and size of these companies kind of bears that strategy into account.